What's up, guys? Welcome to Jake's Homelab. Have you been thinking about upgrading to a Pro controller? Is the Xbox Elite Series 2 on your list? If so, today we're taking a closer look at what's in the box, all the features, latency for PC gaming, and my honest take on the pros and cons, so you can decide if it's actually worth it. Let's see what comes in the box. When you first open the box, you're introduced to the carrying case, which is really cool. Not all the companies send their controllers with carrying cases built into the price. Usually it's an add-on. And when you first open it, you're introduced to the beautiful controller and all of its accessories. This controller is used, I just want to put that in there as a quick disclaimer. I used it for 3 months before upgrading to the Fly Digi Apex 4. It comes with 4 paddles on the back. You get 1 tall concave stick and 2 small concave sticks. And you also get 1 PlayStation thumbstick, which I think is kind of weird. You think they would have came with another pair of those. Not everybody likes the Xbox concave design. And you get the D-pad. Keep in mind, all these accessories are magnetic, so you just pop them on and pop them off. Quick, easy, and simple. It also comes with a charging dock built into the case. You can open up the back of the case and plug it in directly, so no more having to worry about losing your charging dock or leaving it at home if you pack it up. You can actually adjust the tension on the thumbsticks as well. I lost the part to adjust it, but your controller should come with one as well. If not, you can use a little small flathead screwdriver, which is what I do when I use it. I do use it every now and then. You get a pamphlet going over all the accessories, all the settings, all the instructions, telling you how to set up the controller, how to connect it to your Xbox, and how to connect it to your PC. I'm going to show you all that in a few minutes later on in the video. Of course, you can skip over to that section if you want. Then you get your warranty pamphlet, and I'm going to save y'all a lot of time. I skimmed through it. It's only good for 90 days, so after that, you're on your own. And this is what the paddles sound like. The triggers. Now let's get to the front buttons. This is the D-pad. This is the thumbstick, the left thumbstick. The right thumbstick. The A, B, X, Y. Bumpers. Now let's get into how to sync it to your PC via Bluetooth. You're gonna hold down the sync button on the top left hand of the controller until it starts blinking really fast. Then you're gonna release, just like that. Now let's move over to the PC. You're gonna go into settings. You're gonna try to find Bluetooth settings if I can find it. Clearly I'm blind. I passed it up like 3 times. Then you're gonna click add device, Bluetooth, and it should pop up as Xbox wireless controller. And there you go. It's connected. Now you can control your game bar, play your games on your PC via Bluetooth. I have mine where it automatically opens up game bar. It's probably not going to do that with y'all unless y'all have it set up that way. Now we're going to dive into the Xbox accessory app. Now, one quick note: to use the Xbox accessory app on your PC, you have to plug the controller in directly. If you don't, you won't be able to control any of the settings. On Xbox, it's automatically there. Just head over to the accessories app, and there you go. So you can make your own profile. It's actually really cool because you can reprogram every single button on the controller. You can change your thumbsticks to control the mouse, which I had a problem figuring that out. It wasn't working for me, but I'm going to look into it. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. If anybody knows how to fix that for me, let me know. You can control the thumbsticks. Under assignment, there's primary, then shift. And I have no idea what the difference is, honestly. And under sensitivity curve, they have delayed, aggressive, instant, and smooth. There are a few different calculations as well. They have radial, axis independent, and true diagonals. You can also control the triggers. You can also control the dead zones on the triggers, meaning if you want, you can have it where you can barely pull the trigger and it'll shoot your gun in Call of Duty. Now, if you're in a driving or racing game, I recommend leaving it all the way open because then you have full control over your throttle. You can also control the vibration motors, so you can control how strong and how soft you want it on each trigger or just the regular rumbles. You can change the color of the Xbox guide button depending on each profile that you have, or the standard. You can change the color completely, which is something I was really excited about. We used to take apart controllers and upgrade to change the colors. Now we don't have to. Now it's just built into the controller. And then you can pick which slot you want it on. So I'll put it on slot 1. And you hit the middle button on the controller and that changes the mode. Now for the latency test, I used the polling app by Game Paddle LA. I did each test 3 times on each thumbstick. The minimum latency was 7.36 milliseconds. The average latency was 8.03 milliseconds. And the max latency was 15.98 milliseconds. The polling rate was 124.55. The jitter was 0.37. Unfortunately, I do not have the Xbox dongle that you plug into your computer to connect to your controller. It's supposed to cure up latency, so I went to Paddle LA and I brought up the results from the community. Okay, I pulled up the top 3 results for the dongle. The minimum latency average was 6.38 milliseconds. The average latency was 12.62 milliseconds. The max latency was 16.67 milliseconds. The polling rate was 90.50. The jitter was 1.57. Now let's get into what do I like about the controller and what I don't like about the controller. Now, what do I like and what do I not like about the controller? I'm going to start with what I do not like because the list is very, very short. I don't like the quality control. The thumbsticks, they just wear off so quickly. I literally only gamed with this controller for 3 months, and as you could tell, they were worn down quite a bit. The same thing goes for the grips. The controller always feels like it's falling out of my hands, so I have to grip it really hard. Now, what do I like about the controller? I like the adjustable trigger stops. I like the back paddles. They're way better and easier to press than the first Xbox Elite controller. I like how you can use the Xbox accessory app to switch up everything on the controller. I like how you can change the guide color button. And I really like how you can save 3 different profiles on the controller that you can switch through on the fly. And each controller you can set with a different color. So what's the verdict? Should you get it or should you not? If you're gaming on your Xbox and really love the Xbox Microsoft ecosystem, I say get it. If you're gaming on the PC for $150, There are far better options, some cheaper, and some in the same price range, like the FlyDigi Apex 5, which is only $10 more at $159, or the GameSir Cyclone 2, which is $100 cheaper at $49, but comes with more features, including mechanical buttons and triggers. I will be putting links in the description for all the controllers mentioned. This has been Jake from Jake's Home Lab. If you enjoyed the video, please comment, like, and subscribe. Have a great day.